What is going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Now, most people forget about old movies, but not this guy. This guy goes back and watches those old movies and figures out why they're so great in the minds of everyone that's ever watched them, because they're old movies, and who doesn't love an old movie? And I just so happened to go back and watch a movie called The Labyrinth. This is a old movie. I think it was actually, let's see, 2005. That's not too old. In this movie, I noticed when watching it, the David Bowie, or the Goblin King, had 3 or 4, depending on which scene in the movie, spherical balls in his hand that he would like manipulate by like going like this and like rolling them around and making this cool effect. Now, this movie came out in 2005. Alright, so put that on the shelf, literally and metaphorically. In 2005, Jim Henson had these clear crystal balls that had optical illusions when you messed with them. Now, does that remind you of anything else, like a fad that happened around 2008?
You're about to be mesmerized. It's here. It's wild. It's sweeping the nation. It's Fusegi!
If you thought of the Fusegi, you would be right. Now, the Fusegi looks exactly like the balls in the movie, and it's like he does this with it. Even in the movie, I can't do this yet, but he does the thing where you put it on top of your finger and you catch it here, and then you go like this. I can't do that yet. I haven't really been practicing, but he had them, and I'm like over here. It's like, why? What? How did you just predict that Fushigis will be released in 2008 and 2005? Or did like Fushigi talk to you that they're releasing this and they want it to be like a trial, and they're like, look at this cool thing we have. Oh, we can turn it into a crystal ball where you'll see Huggle and the other lady in it and stuff. And it's like, he's really good at it in the movie. He does all kinds of cool stuff with it. And for all those who don't know how the Fushigi works, it's basically a flawless surface that has a mirror in it. So since it's flawless, you can't tell. So like if there's a cut on it, if it breaks, it doesn't work anymore, because if there's a break in it, you can see the crack moving, so therefore it doesn't work. But if it's flawless, you can't tell what's moving, so it looks like nothing's moving. So you can do tricks and stuff. I don't know if you can see it over there, but so you can do tricks like stuff and like this, and it's pretty cool. But back to the movie. He had them in the movie, which confused me a lot, because I'm like, Fushigis weren't released that early on in 2005, so it's like, how did he get it? So I guess they just thought about it really hard and were like, hey, this could be good for this thing that he can use. And then later Fushigi was like, hey, that's a cool thing. Let's give it a weird name and sell it. So, and then we have the Fushigi ball, which is pretty cool. If you've ever watched an old movie like The Labyrinth and noticed something like this, put it in the comments. It's pretty interesting to go back onto old movies and see weird things that happen that correspond with things that happen later. And yeah, just leave it in the comments what you think about him having Fushigi balls 5, 6, 7, 8, 3 years, almost 3 years before Fushigi was invented. And I'll see what the comments look like, and I'll see you in the next video. And remember, it's okay to be different.